So guys, are you invested in the right altcoins? Right now, there's a ton of altcoins. People are chilling and investing in all different types of coins, new coins, old coins, and this is where everyone's wondering, are they invested in the right altcoins that could do that 5, 10, even potentially 50 to 100x? And I want to give you guys the perspective based off of a comment that I got from Dustin. I really appreciate your comment, Dustin, talking about exactly 2 projects he is invested in, and I'm going to compare it to 2 projects I'm invested in and give you guys a little bit of perspective as to, how you can understand what are the right projects to invest in. I asked Brock's perspective on these projects based off of the engagement as well as price action that we currently have been seeing, and I want to give you guys all that information and exactly how you can do the same to make sure that you're invested in the right altcoins. But if you're new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action around Bitcoin, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and everything else in between so that you can position yourself correctly. But right now, guys, everything is trading sideways with the price action on Bitcoin and Ethereum after the crazy rip-ups that we have been seeing. So I want to wipe that to the side and give you a new perspective talking about if you are invested in the right altcoins. I want to compare 2 of the altcoins that were suggested to me and 2 of the altcoins that I am currently invested in. So with all that being said, guys, I don't want to waste anyone's time. Let's go ahead and jump into it and see exactly how you can start investing in the right altcoins. Let's jump into it. So guys, like how I said, I asked Grok about the projects that we are going to be talking about today. I asked for simple, short, concise answers because I do not want to waste your time. By all means, if you want to do more information around specific projects, more in-depth answers, then you can do that with Grok. I, have the professional subscription, all that good stuff, so I have all that for us today. But the projects we're going to be talking about today, guys, the projects I'm invested in is Hash AI and Conducts. Hash AI is a crypto mining company mixed with AI algorithms to make it more efficient. On top of that, they allow Web3 companies to utilize their technology and computing power to generate exactly what they're wanting to do with that GPU technology, which is freaking great. And they are a brand new project, guys, starting in April of 2024, launching and going live. This is what I really look for, that new tech, and AI right now is blowing up. Conducts is another coin I'm invested in, which we're going to discuss today, which was revolved around Web3 gaming, Web3 assets mainly, cross-platform, and overall RWA and a little bit of AI as well. This is another great project that is mixed with gaming and a few of those other sectors that I just discussed, and it is also a new project starting back in December of 2022, November, honestly, and we have been seeing some crazy rip-ups, but I am invested in a lot of new startup coins, guys, not older coins. The 2 projects we're going to be comparing to today are going to be Digibyte as well as Banana Gun. Now, Digibyte is a more, established coin, a actual platform that has been here since February of 2014. This is already a red flag to me just because it has been here for a long time. Now, you might be saying, okay, it's been here for a long time. That's actually good because it creates authority. Yes, I completely agree, but it's seen its time in the sun. Do you see these crazy rip-ups? Do you really believe it can do another crazy rip-up? Now, of course, it possibly can, knock on wood. If you're still invested in this coin, Dustin, I hope that it does. But whenever we start to look at other coins like Hash AI or Conducts, you can see that these coins are less established, which allows them to run much more crazy. And I am an altcoin investor. I'm taking much more risk. If you want to take less risk, then by all means, you would probably want to invest in more of a coin like Digibyte that has been here for more long term. Next coin, though, guys, that Dustin was talking about is Banana Gun, which is a meme coin. And this meme coin, honestly, has been performing pretty well. Came out in 2020, which honestly, there's a lot of new meme coins that are coming out that are producing much more better results, like Popcats, like Brett's. There's a lot of other meme coins, so I suggest you go look at the meme coin sector and see exactly which ones are performing the best based off of the actual chain that they are on. But overall, in terms of perspective, guys, I actually asked Grok based off of what we're seeing with these projects, which ones are more likely to succeed, so that you're not just listening to me, you're also getting the perspective of an AI, actual generative, actual solution, giving us the perspective based off of what is actually being produced. So I asked, I need some advice. Which two crypto projects look more likely to succeed? Banana Gun and DigiByte, or Hash AI and Condux? Simple answer, because I want simple, concise answers. If you guys want more in-depth answers, like I said, go more into it. But DigiByte and Hash AI look more likely to succeed. DigiByte has a strong community and consistent development with price stability projected for 2025. I don't really care about that price projections and, exactly what is coming out from crypto investors and other people. At the end of the day, I care more about exactly what is going on with the actual project and also the price action. And then Grok goes on to say, Hash AI's focus on AI-driven blockchain solutions aligns with growing tech trends. Banana Gun is volatile and meme-driven, while Condux lacks clear momentum or adoption. I actually quite disagree with the perspective around Condux, because Condux actually has a lot of integrations coming out with NVIDIA, which is a huge company, guys, that has been seeing a lot of limelight and overall just a lot of price action in this cycle. And the partnerships with this company and the updates coming out, I do not agree with a lack of clear momentum or adoption. But overall, I asked Banana Gun or Condux. Simple answer, because obviously from this, it is telling us that DigiByte and Hash AI are honestly more on the better track, mainly because DigiByte has been here longer and Hash AI is more focused on the actual, sectors and exactly the hype-driven sentiment around AI right now. But it goes on to say DigiByte looks more likely to succeed. It has a stronger community and has been here for longer. So of course, it's pulling more data, it's pulling more information, so it feels more stronger around that. But I go on to say, I didn't ask about DigiByte. I said Banana or Condux. And it goes on to say, apologies for the mix-up. Between Banana Gun and Condux, Banana Gun looks more likely to succeed. It has strong adoption with over 8.5 million trades and 5.3 billion in lifetime volume, plus a low profit to earn ratio, suggesting growth potential. Conduct shows recent price gains but has lower market traction and a higher risk profile due to the past price volatility. And I completely agree with it. Condux is more risky because it's less established. If we look at Hash AI, guys, though, you can see that the actual consistency around this project, how much engagement it is getting, and the updates that are consistently coming out, I can have more assurance around this project. Same thing with Condux. Condux is also a new project, but it has really strong partnerships. They're showing exactly their, plan coming out with submitting to NVIDIA and approval and exactly what is, suggested and, predicted for the next coming weeks. And overall, just updates around their projects. DigiByte is a great project that has a lot of followers, which is why a lot of people are gravitating towards it. I'm sure, Dustin, you as well. But the engagement right now is quite poor. I do not agree with it. If it has been here for so long, why doesn't it have a stronger engagement? Like, for example, let me give you one, Gala Games. This is another great, a project that has been here for a while, but has much more traction than DigiByte. So I believe that DigiByte could do something, but compared to my projects, Hash AI and Condux, I believe that these projects are much more younger and also, stem much more into the actual sectors that are performing quite well right now and everything that is, hot. As opposed to others. Now, Banana comes at a different perspective because this is a meme coin. It is meme driven based off of perspective, marketing, and also community driven as well. So I honestly think that you being in Banana Gun is not too bad. If you look around this engagement, it looks pretty strong. The project is all revolved around meme, guys. So as a result, it's all about the community. It's about the marketing, and if people actually feel strong about it. This is like SPX. 6900 with Murad. This is also like Popcat and a few other ones, and Brett. There's a ton of meme coins, but I think this is also a great project. But summing everything up for you, Dustin, and for everyone that's invested in altcoins, guys, I think the best sectors that are going to be performing right now is going to be AI, it's going to be RWA, it's going to be gaming, and it's also going to be meme coins. Now, if you are invested in more, let's say, fresher companies like I am with Hash AI and Condux and Destra and a few others, then more than likely you can see much more crazier gains because these projects haven't seen their time in the spotlight as much as these other ones like Digibyte. Now, if you're invested in companies like Digibyte, Dustin, you can make a decent amount of money, just probably not as much because it has already been here and it probably won't see the crazy rip-ups as it saw at the very beginning. And same thing with Banana Gun. It is a meme coin that is also more fresh, so I believe in more in Banana Gun and what the community is pulling for it. But with all that being said, I hope I gave you an answer, Dustin, in terms of which coins I would be investing in. I'm investing in Hash AI, Condux, all of the coins that are more fresher, that are bringing in actual technology, that is producing something for Web3, and that have a strong community and bringing proper updates and, overall advancements with what they're trying to change in the space. I think there's a lot of perspectives in terms of trying to invest in more established coins or taking a chance on newer coins. At the end of the day, as an altcoin investor, you have to do your research and establish what you want to do. But in today's video, I kind of gave you guys a perspective comparing two newer coins to two other coins, one older coin like Digibyte and another one a little bit more newer like Banana Gun. But this is where you can, draw your perspectives. Look at the price action. See exactly how long they've been here. Look at the community. Look at the engagement. Look at the updates. Look at overall the whole perspective of it and then draw yourself a conclusion. But overall, guys, if you're new to my channel, check out the rest of my content. I keep you guys updated on the day-to-day events, price action around Bitcoin, altcoins, how liquidity is shifting, and everything else in between. And also videos like this where I can jump more deeper into it, specific altcoins, my perspective around altcoins, and exactly what I think you should be investing in. Now, knock on wood, I am not a crypto analyst, trader that is giving you specific advice and actual, financial advice. This is not financial advice by any means. I'm just giving you guys my perspective based off of what I'm currently seeing and how you can navigate the space and also compare similar projects and also other projects that you might deem more successful or less successful. At the end of the day, we're all just basing this off of price action, the hype, sentiment, and overall exactly what's currently going on. But if you guys have any questions, suggestions, drop it down below. Let me know what you guys think of my perspective on these coins. Let me know exactly what you think is going to be happening for these coins, which one is going to perform the best. I love to hear everyone's perspective. Dustin, drop me a comment down below. Let me know exactly what you think about my perspective on your coins and my coins as well. And also, Brandon, I appreciate you if you're watching this video as well. You show me love in all my videos, so I appreciate you, my guy. Overall, I drop day-to-day content, guys, keeping you guys updated with the daily events. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And if you guys have any suggestions or questions, drop them down below. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Peace.